After a couple of days, when you have first data from your advertising, you should come back to your account and identify things you can improve and implement changes. This should become your habit because it is a never-ending process if you want to maximize your results. What is your goal for Google Ads optimization task? You simply want to have the most conversions and the lowest possible cost of advertising. First thing you can do to achieve that is to go to the Campaigns tab. Here you have the overview, how much you spent for each campaign, how much conversions it generated, and what was the cost per conversion. You can choose the date range in the top right. For example, this campaign generated a lot of conversions and the cost per conversion is low. It's worth adding more budget to that campaign, which you can easily do by clicking on the pencil icon. At the same time, this campaign is quite expensive and not performing well. We can try to lower the budget for it. Instead of increasing or decreasing a budget right away, it may be a better idea to look inside these campaigns before and check what may be the reason for good or bad performance. Go to the Search Keywords tab. You can check data for all campaigns at once, or you can do it for individual campaigns or ad groups by first clicking on them on the left panel and then going to the Search Keywords tab. In this tab, you have access to different metrics for all of the keywords you used in your campaign. Start with sorting by conversions and see which keywords bring you the most conversions, and also whether these keywords have profitable cost per conversion. One of the most common strategies for optimization is to take out the best performing keywords from a particular campaign and move them into a new campaign, which could be named best performing keywords. This separate campaign would have more budget assigned and even higher keywords bids if you bid manually. At the same time, you would lower budget and bids for other campaigns. This will bring you even more conversions. In this new best performing keyword campaign, you can also include keywords with the lowest cost per conversion. Before sorting by this column, you can apply a filter to show only keywords with at least 3 conversions. At the same time, you should also identify keywords which are eating your budget with little to no effects. Sort by the keywords with the highest cost per conversion. If you think they are still worth further tests, you can change their match type to be more strict. For example, you have broad match type and you change it to phrase or exact match, simply by clicking on Edit and choosing New Match Type from the drop-down. You can add or remove certain words from a keyword to see if it helps. You can change the text of ads connected with these keywords or a landing page that is displayed after click. Look at different available metrics. If a keyword has low interaction rate, then your ad may not be suitable for people who are typing this keyword. If interaction rate is high, but conversion rate is low, it may be due to an unattractive landing page. From my experience, if a keyword is still not performing well after implementing a couple of changes, you should remove this keyword from your account. You do it by clicking on all of the low performing keywords, Edit, and then Remove. This will help you to save a ton of budget. Also, go through other tabs and identify where you can make improvements. Each of the tabs can bring you insights and gives you the potential to optimize. For example, go to Devices tab. You can see that a computer device for this campaign brings you a lot of conversions, has low cost per conversion and high conversion rate. You can use a feature called bid adjustment. You can decrease or increase a bid by specified percentage amount. In this case, we want to increase by 25%, and it should give us even more conversions at a still attractive cost. Let's sort by the cost per conversion. We can see that mobile phones for this campaign performed really poorly. Let's decrease the bid by 50%. You can follow this process for locations, audiences and demographics. Since it is very similar, I will not show that. Then if you use other match types than exact match, you should often visit Search Terms report. You can even add a filter not to show exact match keywords by clicking on a filter, then Match Types, and then select all except the exact match. This report shows what were the exact queries entered by the people who saw your ads. Select all of the keywords that are irrelevant to your business and add them as negative keywords. They can be added on the ad group or campaign level, or to your list of negative keywords. Make sure you choose the correct match type, because if you will add your negative keywords as a broad match, they can prevent a lot of valuable keywords from displaying your ads. You can sort the list by interaction to first deal with queries that are irrelevant and cost you most money. On the list of search terms, look also at the terms that may be valuable to your business. Add a filter Added Excluded None and apply to show terms that are not currently in any of your ad groups. If you find a search term that can be valuable for your company, you can select it and add as a keyword. While optimizing Google account, you should test as much as possible. You can assume certain results of changes you make, but actual data verifies those assumptions. Regularly add new ads to your account and compare their results with older ads. Add or remove ad extensions. Improve your landing page. Change your contact form to be simpler. Change the color of a button and locations and see how it affected your advertising. Lastly, you can visit the Recommendations tab and see what Google suggests to improve performance of your account. They are divided by different categories: bidding and budget recommendations, keywords and targeting recommendations, and so on. In most cases, you can easily apply suggested changes by clicking on the Apply button. Just remember to be careful, as these changes are not always in your best interest. We covered a lot of optimization tasks you can do to generate more money out of Google search advertising. The most important advice is to never stop optimizing. With time, your account will be better and better. In the next video, we will take a quick look at Microsoft Ads, which is one of Google's ads competitors.